Hello friend, my name is Asindra and today I'm going to continue playing for you Dragon Age Origins. Now, last time we acquired Shale, who is a golem, and they are very angry about birds. I don't think we got to see that bit because I didn't have them in the party at the time, but they do not like birds. And now we're gonna go to Orzammar, but I want to take a quick stop into Denerim to see how much my outfit is going to cost, the one that I want. So we're going to use you,
Yes.
and you,
Yes.
and you.
Yes.
And hopefully we can get Zevran to level up a little bit. So we're going to go all the way from, I think we're in Honolith right now, Honleith, something like that, to Denerim, which means we're almost inevitably going to get caught into a battle somewhere along this road, because yep, there it is. That's what happens when you take long roads. Now let's see what is going on here. Hello? Adventurer leader.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Darkspawn, you don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
You too. So, what quest was that? You tracked down the adventurers and put a stop to their questionable testimony. Return to the Mages Collective for your reward. Which is good, because we're on our way to the Mages Collective anyway. Let me just gather some of this death root. And there's some other stuff. Are they just gonna leave their camp set up?
It will be done.
Or is it somebody else's camp? Weird. Anyway, off to Denerim we go. If I could just get to the exit. There we go.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Bickering. So this is where the Mages Collective is. Hello.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Sure. The Collective friend. Ooh, we got 2 gold for that. Let me see if there's anything. Blood warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, the Templars do indeed make mistakes. I understand that several relatives of our friends among the collective will soon become targets of the Chantry, and while I trust that this will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the Chantry can send its message. I ask that a noble soul take the bundle of vials attached to this missive and find the 4 homes the Chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front door of each home with goat's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the Chantry can threaten them. I will accept this. The collective is saddened at the absence of the great mage Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser for the loss of his tale of ribald exploits and aroma of his delicious twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen traveling in the direction of the Brazilian forest. Oh, how he so did love the outdoors. Anyone who returns with evidence of the whereabouts of the beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. Okay. The Scrolls of Bannister. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jabasto, have heard tell of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance of the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Bannister should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Bannister, I would be appropriately grateful. I have, I think, 2 of them that we found in the circle. Is this quest updated? Find 5, so we have 5 left to find. I should stop gathering quests here, but I figured those at least we can probably do outside of this area.
I once had my portrait painted by an artist in the square here. It wasn't very good.
Okay. I just want to pop on over here to...
Oh, the wonders of Thedas. I haven't been here in ages.
Exactly. The wonders of Thedas, I think. And see what the outfit that I want from them costs. It's inevitably going to be like 1,000 or 100 something, but we're going to look anyway.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
I would like to browse your wares. Let's see. Ooh, you have so many magic staves. Winter's Breath. Okay, so Reaper's Vestments is the one that I want. It's 92 gold. 92. I will have to come back for that, but 92 gold. Now, at least it's cheaper than the other thing that I want to get, which is the other staff. But, you know, that's what we have to work towards, is getting money. We gotta make bank, yo. Alright, where... Oh, shoot. Hang on. Let me go back in. I forgot, this is one of the apprentices that we needed to tell to that he is no longer of service to the Magister? Or something like that.
Yes, make it quick.
Hello, I have a note here from your master.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Also, you're free. So, you know, there's that. Is there anything up here?
Jade, carved and polished into the shape of a large... Oh, I see. Well, that's just rude. Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
I still wish it hadn't turned out the way it did.
That's not something either of us can alter. So, it is best to put it behind you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
I'm grateful that I can use my gift for something good. Just a side note, I was aiming for that scroll, not win.
You are a true child of the Circle. Raw power tempered with learning, wisdom, and the desire to serve others. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Thank you, Win.
I recognize you. From Ostagar.
I didn't want to
And
get
trust his
near
blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice.
you. Yes.
You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Me? A Grey Warden? You must be mistaken.
Pardon me, sir. You must think I'm a fool. You really do look like... too much ale. Yes, too much. Excuse me.
You're excused. Alrighty.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
I'm sure.
Dwarven craft.
While we're here, I'm going to mark this door with a blood. Blood. With blood.
I must
God
ask,
damn it.
what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
I don't know. Does it have to mean something?
I just wanted to know what you thought being a Grey Warden was about. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others, about serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I suppose that makes sense.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Terran Logain. So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Thank you, Wynn. I was just trying
Yes.
to touch this door. Okay. God. Oh, we should also check out the Chantry's board of
As
things.
there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
Alright. Oh my god. Back alley justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. That's easy enough. Find Rexel. What's this one? Find Fazil's sextant. Logain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an imminent conflict. Terran Logain's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements on to the public board, I believe it necessary for brethren near the affected areas to respect the honored turd by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be the stronger for it. Treat these braced soldiers as you would treat Logain himself, and the spiritual rewards will be generous. Okay. Sister Runna heard reports of an imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied, and by own means are few and outstretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself and of the Chantry. Hopefully that will be enough for the rare person we need. Skin Deep. A runner sent his request from Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrences, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are any skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed sources as possible. The Chantry will reward the basic assistance with a spiritual acknowledgement. If the request is exceeded, gold will be added, but the offer is limited. Okay. I think that I'm going to do this one as well, just because it'll help warn people when Loghain is coming anyways. Not
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar,
okay, that's the
accursed
same one
ones.
they were doing.
They shall find no rest in this world.
But it will keep them from. Why is there another? Why is there another? Oh, it's another door. Which door? Oh, it's this door. Why can't I activate door? Door. There we go. Anyway, it'll warn anybody who needs to get out of the way to go as well, so I think it would be useful. So, we are going to go to Orzammar now, or right at the moment we're going to the Frostback Mountains. Probably going to get into another fight. Like you do. Feldspar Ring. A silver brand with finely cut feldspar gem. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder why we got that. What is over here? Oh, hey, it's Reynold. Reynolds' journal. You found Reynolds' body along with the abomination that killed him. Reynolds' journal tells the tale of his last days. Oh. Okay. So, I imagine the ring is what we need to give, or the journal, I suppose, is what we need to give to the Mages Collective when we see them next. It's good that we found him, though. Unfortunate that he's dead, but we found him. He's not lost to the wilds. Alright, now we are in the Frostback Mountain Pass, right outside Orzammar. And we are going to make our merry way on up here and request the king's support to help us in our fight against the blight. Hello.
Time award.
Shortly.
Loghain sends his regard.
Sends his regard. Hello. His name's Aaron.
You wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Never mind, I should go.
Best of luck to you.
You too. Trade must be rough. Steric the Apprentice.
What can I do for you?
I have a note here from your master. You're free to go.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Bye. And what do you have to say?
They need a king to decide who buys clothes? This is ridiculous.
I agree. So let's go talk to the doorman and see if we can get let in.
You insult all of Ferelden with... King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. The treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
Yeah, like that'll happen.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Yep. So basically what's going on is there's two people fighting over the throne, and it's...
Trust Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
It's up to us to fix the problems because...
the Paragons, I believe. The dwarves worship their own ancestors, if you can believe it.
Because no one else is solving their problems.
For the love of Paragons, please, spare a few bits for an old man.
I can't give you
I
any
haven't eaten in days.
I'm sorry. Anyways, so they worship the Paragons, which are people who did great things before them, or even when some of them are still living, I think. But
now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
yeah. So let's look at Paragon Branca.
It will be done.
Oh, okay. And then, so they worship the people who did well, which is, you know, I think a pretty good thing to worship.
You must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crows. A crisis of conscience.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish, but I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom? I wish to cry.
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Egad, I give up.
Yeah, it's just as well win. Anyway, let's go into the commons.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Well, technically Balin didn't start that fight. Like I said, nobody can solve their problems.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders.
That would be us.
That sodding fool, I'll have him in the Legion.
Hello.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
Harrowmont and Balin are the ones I need.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
So, basically, we have to decide who we're going to support in the election of the kings. The king, one king, you only get one here. And I will tell you who I am supporting next time and why. So, thank you for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.